What up? What it do? It's your boy JDQ, and it is exactly 2:01 p.m. Eastern Time down here in beautiful sunny side Florida. And I would love to make a huge announcement. Um, yeah, so the car battery has died on me apparently out of nowhere. Um, as a quick icebreaker, for a quick chuckle and giggle. Yeah, no. Today I set out to do a bunch of things in mind. Had myself organized and had my day planned out. And yeah, when it came time to get started on some of those things, I noticed, my car not wanting to turn on. So yeah, that happened, and it's nothing. I'm aware that most more than likely it is indeed the battery. So it is what it is. We'll get that figured out sooner or later. We're not going to stress about it right now. What we are going to stress about right now, though, is and I do apologize for the mess in the back, but I had to get this done ASAP because um I've been putting off doing this review and reaction video um for the longest time. I think the album that we're about to react to and review has been out for a decent amount of time right now. Constantine, what's going on, brother? What's going on, man? God bless you. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Matter of fact, for those of you who are stopping by right now, I know this is like an unorthodox time for me to do a stream, right? Usually I do them at night or after 5 p.m., 7 p.m., 9 p.m., whatever. So I know this is an extremely irregular time frame for me to do a stream, right? But every now and then we gotta try different things, see what works best. So that's kind of like what we're doing right now. All right. We're trying a different time frame for today. I'm not saying I'm gonna start doing streams at 2 p.m. Moving forward. However, that would be great if that were really truly possible to get it down like that. But yeah, that is what I was saying was this album that we're about to like watch, and listen to together. I've been wanting to review and listen to for the longest time. I don't want to talk out my butt here. I want to make sure I'm accurate, but apparently, let's see. Um, okay, yeah. So May 20th of this year. So a couple months ago, this album came out. And I seen the promotion, I seen the, what I'm saying, like Apple Music, it pops up, notifies you or whatever. And I follow this Christian rapper for quite some time now. And off the first time I heard his music, back when I first came across his music, he never disappoints. Everything he puts out, it's always good, great stuff. Um, but I think the reason why I put off doing this review is because in general, as a collective, I've been putting off doing like listening to music and catching up with the actual culture, because I want to keep trying to like save them for like reaction videos or like review videos. And it's held me back to a certain extent because nowadays everybody wants to be first at doing a reaction video, doing a review video because of numbers, because of views, and to propel themselves forward. um, Hey, what's going on, Mr. Policies? I don't really go after numbers. I mean, if at some point it gets to that, great. All glory to God, right? But it's not my main focus. You know what I mean? So that's why y'all don't see me like racing to do a reaction video every time like a new song or a new album comes out. Like, oh, JDQ's the first one on it. Nah, like I'm not like that. And I'm not saying I can't be like that. I have been like that in the past, but me personally, I've learned that growth is going to happen where it needs to happen, and the people who will stick with you through thick and thin are the ones who are going to stick with you through thick and thin. Like, doesn't matter if you were the first or last to review something or react to something. I believe in you know, giving our best, giving as best quality as we can as far as like the type of content we put out, the type of stuff we talk about, the topics that we talk about on this channel. And so, sadly, this album, which I'm like 1,000% sure is like fire, it's like pure fire. Sadly, it was one of those albums that got stuck in that like delayed, like, nah, I'll leave that for a reaction video, review video for later type of deal. So I feel terrible about that because there's so many albums out there right now, guys. Like so many albums and so many songs and music that I have not listened to because of that, fact of me wanting to, hold it for like a video. And it is crazy because I was watching a video on this guy's Instagram account earlier, and what he was saying was true. Like, nowadays, these last few years, really, a lot of people, they've gotten like, what's the word I'm looking for? They've gotten, I don't know what the word is in English, but like mal acostumbrado. That means like they got used to something, right? But like in a bad way. That every artist out there is like pumping out music. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say I release a song right now. I release a song. Oh, JDQ dropped like some hot fire. Oh, snap. But then, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes this is legit how it happens. A few minutes afterwards, like somebody else is dropping like a whole album or like a new song too. So everybody's competing to see like who's dropping like the most songs or the most singles or most albums, at a time in a small amount of time, right? And to be completely honest with you, like it, I think it's doing like a lot of the listeners, the followers, and people who are fans or supporters of these artists. It does a little damage because if you like put them on that road on that path of like always expecting something in such a short amount of time frame, like the, I feel like there's no space to enjoy any music really because of that. So I don't know. It's getting to the point where I might have to start some type of like uprising against like new songs being released too soon or something like that. Who knows? But again, this album, I'm sure, I'm assuming in advance because of how great this rapper is. This minister of God. First of all, he's a minister of God, and then secondly, he's a rapper. But I'm assuming that is great work what he did with this album that we're about to like listen to together. And as I'm pulling up the tab, I want you guys to do me a huge favor. Past streams, you know, the subscriptions are good and all that good stuff. And I appreciate everything you guys always do for this channel and everything that I do really. Because if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be even like on here doing any of this. So I'm extremely grateful and thankful for that. But I think one of the biggest things you guys can do and like you can help me out the most is by actually sharing the content with your peoples, your friends, your family, your coworkers, whoever you think that might enjoy this or will gain something out of it. That'll be like the best way of you guys helping me. Yeah, obviously, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't seen any of the previous content, go ahead and do that ASAP. And yeah, I'm about to pull up this tab, and hopefully, while I'm doing that, more awesome people join us on this amazing journey that we're about to experience. Should have my phone on do not disturb. Oh. That's exactly right, Const. That is exactly right, sir. I agree 1,000%. I think the loading is taking forever because somehow Ethernet cable got unplugged, and I didn't notice it until now. And I don't know, it made the connection a lot weaker. But I noticed it right away, and I plugged it in. So hopefully that helps. The connection issues here. Oh man. Also, while you guys wait, and I apologize for the wait, but while you guys are waiting, do consider going to jdqjustdon'tquit.com and picking out some merch for the upcoming winter. I know we're technically still in summertime, and it's like summer's like ending, but that just means that the merch on the JDQ Just Don't Quit store will make more sense for you to get now to prepare for uh, you know the cold weather. All right, let me just start putting it here. Oh man, yo, my feet are itchy, bro. This is terrible. Um, let's go directly to his what appears to be his channel. Yeah, I want to say it's this one for sure. Boom. And I'm going to hold on. Oh man. Okay. All right, my bad, y'all. I accidentally heard a few like milliseconds of like the beginning of this intro, and it already made me smile. All right, hold on. Okay. Terrence, what's going on, man? God bless, man. I know it's weird, why, like seeing me do my thing this early in the day, but we doing it, baby. We about to have a good time. About to have a great time. Okay. Tell your sister, tell your daddy, tell your mama, tell your sister, tell your brother, all right, tell your auntie, tell your uncle. We about to have a blast over here, all right. We about to set things on fire. You know what I'm trying to say? All right, hold on. I'm about to share the screen in a second. All right, all right. We're gonna do blessings and love to you, Terrence. Blessings and love to you and your loved ones and your family and your friends and your coworkers and your neighbors, all that good stuff, man. God bless every single one of you guys out there about to be on here with me, even for a few seconds or minutes. And if or you're gonna like stop by afterwards, same blessings and love to all of you as well. All right. All right, here we go. Without further ado, I'm pretty sure y'all can hear the audio, right? I mean, y'all can hear like my audio, right? I'm about to press play and pause real quick just to let me know if y'all can hear the actual music. Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that intro right there? Let me know. That way I'll just set it ablaze and just restart it and let it play. But I need to know like ASAP that we can get this party started. Yes, sir. I received those blessings, Terrence. I received those blessings from the Lord, through you, of course. All right, perfect. Hey, Cons, take it as a sign, brother. Take it as a sign that it's rare that you're up this early, and it's rare that I'm actually streaming this early. So it's a sign. All right. All right, let's get this party started. I'll hit it on rewind real quick. Here we go. That piano, though.
Sí. Una copa de vino. Caviar. Otro día normal, los paparazzi persiguiendo. Voltea, saluda y click, mira la cámara sonriendo. Esta es la crónica de una.
Hold. Listen, and I think Cons might might agree with me on this one. The way, okay, so the background music, right? It's that boss type music, right? But then when the beat drops, it is mimicking the tempo of the bounce, right? Up until now, up until thus far, that's what it's doing. It's like mimicking like that tempo, that movement, and that's I up until now, to be honest with you, I've done it myself on my spare time, like playing around with like beats or whatever, but I hadn't heard it on an actual song up until like now, the way it's laid out right here. So I'm gonna hit rewind on this, and we're gonna hold on. Here we go again, and I like it though. I like it. It's very, very smart way of going about using that type of music.
Caviar. Otro día normal, los paparazzi persiguiendo.
Exactly.
Voltea, saluda y clic, mira la cámara sonriendo. Esta es la crónica de una muerte anunciada, de un fan que cree que sabe y en verdad no sabe nada. Ellos marcan la tendencia, la pareja fashionista. Nunca detrás, siempre portada en la revista. Chofer, ama de llaves, guardaespaldas, cocinero. Allí no falta el dinero, pero si amor verdadero. Llora, vamos, déjalo salir. Grita fuerte, para de fingir. Y no me digas que no duelen las heridas. Ya se nota que es mentira y ustedes ni se miran. Y otra vez camina la princesa con su príncipe.
Yo.
Detrás de la sonrisa está cubriendo una traición. Y todo es una ilusión.
Yo, hold up. Not for nothing, yo. Hey, real quick. Listen, I'm trying to control my emotions, okay? Because again, I've been holding back on listening to this album. I have not. This is the first time I'm actually sitting down to like hear and like listen to any of this, bro. This sounds like a movie soundtrack. This intro would fit completely fine in like what I think it was Terrence that brought it up, like gangster type era, right? Like Peaky Blinders. Think of like Peaky Blinders, and I could easily fit this song in the background of that that type of like content or like video or like movie or show or whatever, and it would fit seamlessly. Like it is just like it was beautiful. I love it. So far, so good.
No sabe porque no se ve. Bailan en la fiesta con el 1, 2, 3. Pero al llegar a casa él duerme en otra habitación y está llorando el corazón. Puede llenar el mar con su una pareja perfecta y casa de las maravillas, hogar del adulterio, del alcohol y las pastillas. Una pesadilla aunque tiene lo que soñó. El cielo se derrumbó y ni la terapia funcionó. Solo queda el papel de un contrato sin cariño que no se han
Man, I really wish. I'm gonna try to do like talk about this afterwards, like the lyrically and all that. I'll try to find like to do like another stream where I might hopefully break some of this down for you guys that might not know or understand Spanish. But yo, trust me, the punchlines and lyrics are there. Man, I really wish some of you like knew Spanish sometimes, yo. So you can like enjoy it to like the max, like the way I am right now. But yeah, he's basically painting a picture of like a scenario of like pretty much like the hood, or you could interpret it in different ways, but for the most part he's painting a picture of like what it is to like look around and like see the hood and like girls like doing their thing and then like trying to get rid of like the baby, people using drugs, trying to go to therapy and it not working out for them. And just like a whole bunch of different scenarios of like what you would find, happening like in the ghetto or like in the hood. And yeah, so far so good. Beautifully spoken, beautifully like painted on this track. La muerte nos separe, habían jurado, ahora Agreed.
esperan a la muerte juntos pero separados. Y llora, vamos, déjalo salir, grita fuerte, para de fingir. Y no me digas que no duelen las heridas, ya se nota que es mentira y ustedes ni se miran. Y otra vez camina la princesa con su príncipe, detrás de la sonrisa está cubriendo una traición. Y todo es una ilusión, la gente no lo sabe porque no se ve.
Hey, I don't know if Kans was ever like in a school band, right? Because I know Kans is a musician, like your boy here, but I don't know if Kans was ever like in a school band. But yo, like the times I played, you know, like I forget how they're called, but the whatever like activities we held and like did actual like yo Backburner. Everybody, please show some love to Backburner on the live chat. Huge round of applause. I'm just gonna go like this real quick. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Really means a lot to me. But yeah, so like this type of music like takes me back to like those days where 'cause I used to play the trombone like in the school band, right? You know, really, really awkwardly small, skinny kid with this large, long like instrument. It's really awkward. But yo, those days, some of the best. And by the way, for those of you who know about the whole chairs situation in school bands, all right, I was first chair a few times. Not always, but a few times. So think about that. All right, here we go.
Bailan en la fiesta con el 1, 2, 3, pero al llegar a casa él duerme en otra habitación y está llorando el corazón. Puede llenar el mar con su dolor.
Love you too, girly. I really do truly appreciate you being here. I mean that. I appreciate all of you being here, but come on, bomb is bomb. That was a beautiful, beautiful intro. It makes me want to go see like one of those old school like I don't know 1800s or early 1900s movies. I think that was beautiful. I think it was something different. I think it was something creative. I think the way the tempo of the beat was matching seamlessly the background music, you know, that bounce type genre music. Very, you know, very simple, but I always say this. Sometimes the things that are kept simple are some of the most beautiful, like intriguing things. You know what I mean? I think the selection of the way he, you know, was pretty much like singing throughout the song. He wasn't really he was rapping, yeah, but he was like melodically like just rapping, you know? It was really like showing off his vocal skills. I wouldn't say his range, but yeah, he was definitely showing off and displaying his like vocal skills, like you know, that he can actually like sing as well. It's not always just like rap, rap, rap. So that was good. That caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting that at all. So that was hey, kudos to him on that one. Let's see what we got going on next. Silent movies for sure, yeah.
Yeah. Arielito.
Before I continue this one, so two things. So the guy who's featuring on this song, right? Nathaniel Profeta, this right here. He's got to be well, to my understanding. Like I could be wrong here because again, I've been kind of like out of the loop in a lot of things. So you know, maybe he's gained more recognition. But he's one of like hands down one of like the best like Christian rap like freestylers out there to date. You know, great lyricist, great wordsmith. He's very creative. Dominican. They're both Dominican. But Nathan Profeta has shown like time and time again, he has a very like distinct voice. Like when you hear his voice, you'll be like, okay, I can, you know. But I think he deserves a lot more recognition. They both do. They both do. But you know, Nathan having like the reputation that he does, I think he deserves a lot more recognition than what he's getting. And to that, I add, I believe he's soon to be dropping an album called Purpura. I can't really think of like the translation for that in English, but it's kind of like purple, but it's like that royalty purple, right? And I can't wait to listen to that because there's a lot of hype surrounding it. And when I say hype, I don't mean it like in a secular mainstream way, where like, oh, a bunch of commercials or like ads or whatever. I just mean that like, every now and then he'll put like a story or something like relating to like the upcoming album. And it's all well done. But okay, here we go.
Con Natán el profeta, legendary.
Prendiste el blon rápido, sube la nota. Pero cuando baja la tristeza se te nota. Viniendo en una fiesta te sientes como un idiota. Riendo a carcajadas pero con el alma rota. Aprovecha cada día que es irrepetible. Pero cuida tus palabras, son irreversibles.
See, it sounds like old school rap, yo, but it sounds so good, especially because of his voice and like the way he's playing around. He's got that you know how like some people say, oh, like though that what you're saying has like double speak or whatever. Sometimes what he says has like triple speak. So like, whoa, it's like so it has one meaning and then it has like another meaning and then it has a third meaning and so on and so forth. It's nice.
No hagas lo malo esperando que Dios te libre, porque él dejó una ley para que el universo le equilibre. Tú llámale karma, yo le llamo cosecha. Tus acciones vendrán por ti, tengo la ligera sospecha. Tú sabrás si preocuparte o contentarte, pero tarde o temprano la vida volverá a cobrarte. Con ese cuerpo fit te sientes la sirenita. No hay hombre que exista que ante tus pies no se derrita. No importa que tengas su mujer, tú se la quites. Estás viva porque la misericordia de Dios es infinita. No te llevas nada del mundo, solo lo vivido.
Yo. So, okay, in that last part, before, he started like this next verse that he's about to do, on that last part, he's basically, oh, Jaime, dímelo, Jaime, what's going on, man? God bless you, sir. Thanks for being here. I appreciate your presence. God bless you and your family and everyone, every loved one that surrounds you. But what he was saying was like, it don't matter if like, if you're like eyeing like your boy's like girlfriend, or if you actually snatch her from him, at the end of the day, is but the grace of God, or but because of the grace of God or mercy of God, that He allows you to breathe afterwards. After you're doing that that evil deed of like stealing someone's like wife or girlfriend, the only thing allowing you to live afterwards is the grace and mercy of God. But in Spanish, it just sounds so much more beautiful and just powerful. But anyways, here we go.
Hay que estar agradecidos si te hacen mal, hacen bien. No te des por vencido, porque en el universo nadie pasa desapercibido. Dime si has entendido, todo está corrompido. Para vivir la vida muchos no encuentran sentido. Por eso no me detengo, insisto, que hay una sola verdad divina y se llama Cristo.
Lo que siembras hoy tú cosechas mañana. Si sembraste mango no esperes manzana. El mundo es tuyo, camina mi pana. Que te están chequeando, te están velando. Lo que siembras hoy tú cosechas mañana. Si sembraste mango no esperes manzana. El mundo es tuyo, camina mi pana. Que te están chequeando, te están velando. Socio, ¿qué lo que? No hay nada que demostrar, ni a la vieja escuela ni a la nueva. Natán y Arielito, que nadie se mueva. Pague lo que deba y relájese, que la bala no mata, te mata la velocidad que lleva. Uy, ¿te recuerdas que hacía bullying en el barrio? Que el niño creció y ahora se ha vuelto un sicario. Dime Super Mario que la vida no es PlayStation. De esta solo te salva Dios, mi hermanation. Estamos en estado crítico, yo me cuido más. El narcotraficante o del político. Eres inmortal.
Hold on. This dude really just made up a word on that one. I love it. Hold on. I'm gonna rewind that so y'all can hear. See if you can figure out what word he kind of like made up. But I love it. Don't get me wrong. I like it because sometimes you sadly just have to do that, and sometimes it's just fun to do it. So. All right.
No hay nada que demostrar, ni a la vieja escuela ni a la nueva. Natán y Arielito, que nadie se mueva. Pague lo que deba y relájese, que la bala no mata, te mata la velocidad que lleva. Uy, te recuerdas que hacía bullying en el barrio. Que el niño creció y ahora se ha vuelto un sicario. Ahora, dime Super Mario que la vida no es PlayStation. De esta solo te salva Dios, mi hermanation. Estamos en el crítico de quien me cuido más.
Hermanation, bro. Yo, I'm about to start using that, yo. Hermanation, I love it.
El narcotraficante o del político, bájale que no eres inmortal, papalote. Quien tú menos piensas es un Judas Iscariote. Querías el dinero con pastillas de colores. ¿Qué esperabas? Que la DEA te recibiera con flores. No tienes a Dios, pero lo llamas para sacarte del problema. Tú quieres burlarte del sistema. ¿Dónde estás, Dios? ¿Por qué nos abandonaste? En la misma Biblia que de la escuela sacaste. En la invitación a la iglesia que rechazaste. En la cama que con otro hombre te acostaste. Solo se humillan cuando están metidos en líos. Ahí hasta el ateo grita: ayúdame, Dios mío. Sembramos y cosechamos.
Yo. You know what I love about everything that Ariel Ramirez puts out, up until what I've seen and heard thus far. I can't say, you know, that all his music is like that, but from what I've heard and listened to, yo, he goes raw. Like I don't know if y'all remember, like some time ago that I played, like, you know, some music from Redimido, where the title was Ofensivo y Escandaloso, right? Which is easily translated to offensive and scandalous, right? But within that song, like, he was just telling like truth after truth after truth, like, you know, obviously gracefully and respectably, but he was still like telling the truth, like boom, 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 back and forth. And I get the same vibe from Ariel here. Like every single time I listen to his like music, it's like I feel like he's trying to get people to like react. Like I feel like he's trying to like you know, again, be graceful and respectable about it. But he's like that friend that is okay with giving you like tough love and like grab you by like the neck and be like, look, man, like wake up, like listen, like this is what's going on. Like look at the world around you. Look at this. This is a mess. Like and you're okay with this? He's like that type of friend. Like I feel like that's the vibe I get from him every time I listen to him. But yeah.
Esta situación, nosotros somos el problema y Cristo es la solución. Solución. Lo que siembras hoy tú cosechas mañana. Si sembraste mango no esperes manzana. El mundo es tuyo, camina mi pana. Que te están chequeando, te están velando. Lo que siembras hoy tú cosechas mañana. Si sembraste mango no esperes manzana. El mundo es tuyo, camina mi pana. Que te están chequeando, te están velando. Socio.
Papá, lo que el hombre siembra cosecha. Si siembras muerte, ve preparando tu ataúd.
La única salida es Cristo.
Love it.
Para ti, para mí, para aquel.
Si no quieres que algo se sepa, mejor no lo hagas.
Porque no hay nada oculto que no sea descubierto un día. Arielito.
Ariel Ramírez.
Natán el profeta. Legendary. Diamond el científico.
El mundo es tuyo.
Love it. Love that old school vibe on the beat. Quickly, without like getting too deep into it. Yeah, I did enjoy that use of that old school like type of like hip hop beat. I mean old school like rap hip hop beat. The voice, like as far as like the voice selection, yeah, like it's a good contrast. I'm not saying it's my favorite, because I feel like I don't know, maybe on Nathan's end he could have sounded a little bit more aggressive, if that makes sense. And even on Ariel's part. But as far as like the contrast that you can like, you know, tell like who's who, I think it was a good selection to have him on that track. And of course, because of the topic at hand of that song, I mean, I think he was a great selection too. These are both guys, you know, that came from nothing, right? and just like really observe the world around them. So they both like know and understand what they're talking about when dealing with these like types of like topic matters, you know, for the songs. Um, what would have made it better, in my opinion? Oh man, I feel like if they would have added like maybe some elements like of the new school, just to kind of like intertwine the two eras or whatever for something fun and like dynamic, that would have been like okay, that would have brought it up a notch. Um, lyrically, I mean everything's there. It's good stuff. Like I said, the punchlines are great. Um, they pretty much all like hit. And I think the message does get across how it's supposed to, like the whole purpose behind the song. Um, but yeah, I think the only thing I would change, if I were to change anything, which it doesn't need to be changed, but if someone told me, hey, what would you change if you had the chance or if you wanted to, just probably just kind of like add in little elements here and there of like the new school and just kind of like okay, cool, like old school, like new school, I like it. But other than that, yo, beautiful, love it. Let's see what's next. Ultimatum.
Do you want to grow your YouTube channel? Do you want to earn more views, more
Should I let
subscribers,
the
more
ad
watch
run?
time? And
Man,
of
yo,
course,
let's
make more
let
money?
the ad run for
Well,
once.
it might be time for you
Let's
to
do
upgrade
that,
to
yo.
TubeBuddy Pro.
I'm
Sadly,
tired
while a
of
lot
being
of
the
people
one who
start
skips
YouTube
ads on
channels,
people.
many
You know what?
never
I'm gonna let
reach the
this ad
success that they
run.
dream of.
All
Why?
right, give that man
Well,
those 2
there's
cents
so much
from
you
this
want to
ad.
do on your YouTube channel,
Here we go.
but it's very easy to
All
get
right.
bogged down in details and not focus on the important parts. Making
You'll
great videos
you'll
that
only
people want
watch
to
this
watch.
here. I'm
You
letting the
might
ad
already
run
know about the
because
free version
this
of
brother
TubeBuddy. It's
deserves
packed with more than 30
whatever
free
he's gonna
tools to make
collect
it
from this
easier for
ad,
you to
whether it's
navigate and
one
grow
penny
your
or
YouTube
2
channel.
or whatever it
But
is.
today,
He
I'm talking
deserves it.
about TubeBuddy Pro,
So
an
I'm gonna let the
upgraded
ad run,
version
baby.
that
How
includes
about that?
unlimited access to our
You
mobile
ain't never
apps
seen no
and
one do
other
that,
great features
Ariel.
that help you use our tools so you can take your YouTube channel to the next level.
Let the
Now, you might
commercial
be
run, man.
wondering,
Whatever.
but
Let that man
Andrew,
get his
how
money.
is an upgraded TubeBuddy license
He
going to
works
get
for it,
me
yo.
more views on YouTube? In order to get more views, you need
I
to
should like turn the
understand
volume
what
down though,
factors
because
the YouTube
it gets
algorithm
annoying.
takes into
So
account when promoting your videos. Things like
I'll put it on mute. I'm gonna let it run though. I'm gonna leave it on mute though. But I'm gonna let it run because he deserves that money. But it gets annoying. Like I already seen this commercial before. Oh man, who else? Who else you know? You know what I'm saying? On a live stream, dog. On a live stream, it's like man, let that commercial run. Give that man his money, even though Google take like 70% of it or whatever. There you go. They get my 2 cents from $13 or so. Yo, you're killing me, dog. Yeah, I mean, I don't have premium just because I'm lazy about it. But but yeah, it would be worth it. You know, it'd be worth it to pay for premium. Maybe one day they'll get me, and I'll be like, all right, you got me, YouTube. I'll pay for premium. After like 4 years of saying no, finally you got me. Oh my goodness, yo. But for real though, like this is something that a lot of people like don't do, and this is very important. If y'all knew like how the whole like payment thing, the ad revenue like works, y'all would cry. And I've explained it before, and I'm not gonna get into it right now. But it's really it's sad, yo. It's really sad. When I say like pennies on the penny, after like hundreds or sometimes even like almost 1,000 like views on a video or whatever, that should tell you something. Now hold on, I should put this on there. You were offered 4 months and you stuck with it. You probably forgot to cancel. That's all that happened. Const. You probably forgot to cancel. It's all right. Oh man. All right, let's see how much is left of it. All right, there's not that much left. 37 seconds left on the advertisement. Now we're gonna give this man his money, bro. Whether it be a cent or 2 cents or whatever it is, we're gonna help him out. We're gonna bless his brother because all of them deserve to be blessed. You know what I'm saying? So all right, let's see. I think it's the next song coming up now is it's gonna be with Lisi Pata, which for those of you who don't know, she's a pioneer of the genre. Like for like female rappers out there, she's like one of the best and greatest out there, and like best to do it. So make sure the volume's all the way up again. Oh, there's another. All right, we're gonna let this one ride too. It's only 40 seconds. We're gonna let it ride too, baby. We're giving back, dog. We're giving back. You know what I'm saying? We're giving back. Even if it's a penny or whatever, we're giving some. We're gonna bless them back, man. We're gonna do it. It is what it is, man. Concept facts. Like, see, I knew you just forgot to cancel it. You over here made it seem like, I just had to just paying for it afterwards. No, you didn't. You just forgot to cancel it. And then afterwards you're like, whatever. you probably got like overdraft too, and you're like, man, now I gotta deposit money just for I'm kidding, but that's something that would happen to me, to be honest with you. All right, here we go. All right, hold on. Let's restart that.
Esto se llama ultimátum. Quiere estar conmigo, pero me pregunto a dónde va esta relación. Dime si estás jugando con mi corazón.
Ooh,
Sí.
ooh, this is one of those like love songs. This is one of those like yo, are you serious about this or not? Type love song. I mean, the word says it already, but bro, if this is what I think it is, if this is I'm gonna just say it right now. I'm gonna say what I think it is. I think it's one of those songs where it's like it has two meanings, right? It has that primary like surface level meaning where it's like, you could look at it from like a human relationship point of view, but I think it's also like God asking man about the relationship that they have with him. Oh, baby, if that's what this is about. And I'm telling y'all, I have not heard any of these songs before, but just that intro right there, just me listening to what he's saying in the intro, like, yo, this could go both ways. It could be like a regular, like, love, like human to human, like boy and girl type of relationship, serious topic, or it could be God asking, like, man, like, hey, are you serious about this relationship, or like, what are we doing here, type of thing. If he did that, my hat's off to you, sir. But matter of fact, look, I'm gonna take my headphones off real quick. All right, my hat is off to you because that is a topic that is extremely needed nowadays. I'm gonna hit it rewind one more time, man, because here we go.
Esto se llama ultimátum. Quiere estar conmigo, pero me pregunto a dónde va esta relación. Dime si estás jugando con mi corazón. Si pa' hablar de boda no estás ready, entonces pa' mi amor tú no estás ready, bebé. Dime hasta dónde esto llegará. Dime si lo nuestro no perdurará. Prefiero alejarme y aunque me dolerá, tal vez soy demasiado material pa' usted. Tal vez soy demasiado material pa' usted. Tal vez soy demasiado material pa' usted.
Llega pa' quedarte y si no lo piensas hacer, sala. No estoy en turismo emocional. Pa' que estar contigo sin plan de boda ni velo. Soy como ser infiel a mi esposo antes de conocerlo. Se lo tiene que dar. Él llega a pensar que así como tú quieres engañarme con palabras lindas fijo. Hay alguien que quiere engañar pa' poder tocar la que mañana podría ser la madre de tus hijos. Promesas sin planes son esperanzas falsas. El corazón se me entristece. Yo que digo esto matándome las ansias. El que no me quiere pa' siempre no me merece. Ya no te pares en la puerta. Quítate permiso. Yo nunca doy los privilegios sin el compromiso. Por lo que siento por ti yo no echaré por el piso el valor con el que mi diseñador me hizo. Si no lo entiendes lo lamento, esta es mi decisión. Que te
Man, she sound better than Nicki Minaj, man.
Quiere estar conmigo pero me pregunto a dónde va esta relación.
Hey, y'all need to get on Duolingo or something, man. Y'all make it on some Rosetta Stone type stuff and just like understand like the Spanish, man, because yo, she just killed, she murdered that verse. Like it was so beautiful. It almost brought a tear to my eye. Just almost. Almost. Um Man, let's hear that again. Hold up.
Yo que digo esto matándome las ansias, el que no me tus hijos, promesas sin él llega a pensar que es para quedarte y si no lo piensas hacer.
Tal vez soy demasiado, tal vez soy demasiado material
Llega para quedarte y si no lo piensas hacer sala. No estoy en turismo emocional, pa' que estar contigo sin plan de boda ni velo. Eso como ser infiel a mi esposo antes de conocerlo. Se lo tiene que dar, él llega a pensar que así como tú quieres engañarme con palabras lindas fijo. Hay alguien que quiere engañar pa' poder tocar la que mañana podría ser la madre de tus hijos. Promesas sin planes son esperanzas falsas. El corazón se me entristece. Yo que digo esto matándome las ansias, el que no me quiere por siempre no me merece. Ya no te pares en la puerta, quítate permiso. Yo nunca doy los privilegios sin el compromiso. Por lo que siento por ti yo no echaré por el piso el valor con el que mi diseñador me hizo. Si no lo entiendes lo lamento, esta es mi decisión. Que te repita, no mi amor, repite la canción.
Quiere estar conmigo, pero me pregunto a dónde va esta relación.
Man, yo, look, y'all can't see it, man. I got goosebumps off of that one. That was good. That was good.
Ready, entonces pa' mi amor tú no estás ready, bebé.
Dime hasta cuándo esto llegará. Si lo nuestro no perdurará.
She on the melody too.
Prefiero alejarme aunque me dolerá. Tal vez soy demasiado
I like that.
material pa' usted.
I like
Porque
that.
es que tú me tienes dando vueltas. No
I like
quieres boda,
that.
pero tampoco me sueltas.
I like that.
Ya no tengo tiempo para ti. Búscate otro juguete por ahí, bebé. Tienes novia, pero no tienes un plan. Barrabás, suéltala que está saliendo con la esposa de alguien más. Que lo que de la mano de ahí. No toque lo que no puede. Ahí está la puerta, salga, prenda el carro. Él no busca algo serio, él solo quiere cariño. Una mujer necesita de un hombre, tú tienes la mente de un niño. La nena me busca para salir, quiere vivir vacilando. Manita, yo no ando jugando, mejor siga caminando. Conozco los trucos, manín, no soy peluche de San Valentín. WhatsApp bloqueado, fin, pata voladora a nivel chapulín. No hay Gucci antes de la honeymoon. Yo soy una especie única.
Bro. I need to turn on the fan, yo, but I can't because it's gonna mess up the sound. Like, listen, that was some fire lyrics right there, man. We about to hit rewind on that real quick. Like, that was good. That was good. Hold on.
Quieres boda, pero tampoco me que lo que.
Prefiero alejarme aunque me dolerá. Tal vez soy demasiado material pa'
Que
usted.
lo que. Porque es que tú me tienes dando vueltas. No quieres boda, pero tampoco me sueltas. Ya no tengo tiempo para ti. Búscate otro juguete por ahí, bebé. Tienes novia, pero no tienes un plan. Barrabás, suéltala que está saliendo con la esposa de alguien más. Que lo que de la mano de ahí. No toque lo que no puede. Ahí está la puerta, salga, prenda el carro. Él no busca algo serio, él solo quiere cariño. Una mujer necesita de un hombre, tú tienes la mente de un niño. La nena me busca para salir, quiere vivir vacilando. Manita, yo no ando jugando, mejor siga caminando. Conozco los trucos, manín, no soy peluche de San Valentín. WhatsApp bloqueado, fin, pata voladora a nivel chapulín. No hay Gucci antes de la honeymoon. Yo soy una especie única fuera de lo común. Quiere estar conmigo, pero me pregunto a dónde va esta relación. Dime si estás jugando con mi corazón. Si para hablar de boda no estás ready, entonces pa' mi amor tú no estás ready, bebé. Dime hasta dónde esto llegará. Dime si lo nuestro no perdurará.
This is my new. Hold on.
Prefiero alejarme aunque me dole.
This is my new love / like you ain't ready for this / heartbreak type song, like for now. And so I don't know if y'all understood what I'm trying to say. Like, you know, it's a love song, you know, to a certain extent, but it's also like yo, like it's kind of like one of those like guarding your heart type songs as well. So it's like, yeah, when I'm feeling down, when I'm feeling down, because I'm so lonely, I am so lonely. I'll probably pop this on, or just to remind a reminder to myself, like, hey, remember, keep your eyes on the prize. The prize is Jesus. But afterwards, um, a soulmate to build with. But anyways, I digress. It's my new song to like bob my head to when I'm feeling lonely. That's all I'm gonna say.
Demasiado material pa' usted. Dime, Diamond, el científico, el del antídoto. La pastora Lizzy Parra, Ariel Ramirez,
So good. So good. Dang, hold up. Real quick before we go on to the next song. Great beat. There's nothing missing on the beat. The topic was fantastic. It wasn't what I was thinking it was, but I think that's the only thing that I would have changed. I would have left it open to interpretation up until like after his verse, and then added like a third verse, and then boom, made it to like where it's like God pretty much like saying these things to like man, like hey, are we done playing hot and cold here? Are we done playing like warm Christian? Are we done playing, trying to be like on the fence? Are you gonna decide me or not? What are you gonna do? Like, are you gonna stay out? No, cool. I respect that. Or if you're gonna come with me, then I think that if he would have added that verse on that like after his verse by somebody else or even him, he could have done that verse. I think it would have taken the song to like another level. It was like a deeper like meaning. Like, oh, yo, if he would have did that, man, who knows? If I find the beat to this, I might write that part into it. Who knows? Who knows? I might, maybe. If I stop being lazy and get back to writing, and I find the beat, I will add that part in there. Just because I think it's something that just would have raised like the energy levels and the excitement level, and like like it's like one of those like, oh snap, I can't believe he did that. Oh, like that would have been that part in that song had he added into it. But everything else, like the songs, I mean, the voice selection from her, great voice selection. As far as like the bars, punchline after punchline, and that's what's missing nowadays, man. Like, hip hop and rap, like on the mainstream and the secular spectrum, has lost so much respect for me because there's no, like, it's just like just something to like just dance to. I can't get behind that. Like, yeah, you should have like a little selection where you like, yeah, that you can like wash the car with that song, doing your laundry, like cleaning the house. Yeah, have something to like dance to. But for the most part, like rapping and hip hop has always been and will always be to me, and to most people who are actual like rap heads and all that, lyrically like based. Like if there's no like punchlines, no like meaning to the song, no like deeper meaning to the song, nothing to take from it, nothing to learn from it, then it's not. I can't consider it like rap or hip hop. Like, from my perspective. And again, to the most people who are like rap heads or like hip hop heads, like it's just it's like a dying breed. Having people who actually like take the time to like spit actual bars and put like meanings behind the bars and purpose behind the bars and like wordsmiths. It's getting like so difficult to like find these gems of people that like are great writers. Wordplay like it's. But hey, the song is great though. The song is great. She has a great voice. She surprised me with the whole singing part. Then again, I haven't heard a lot from her. I've heard like a select few songs where I think she did great as well. But I haven't really like she surprised me with that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I overlooked some songs of hers in the past. But great collab. Just good stuff. Great stuff overall. Domino.
Arielito,
Appreciate that, Terrence.
Diamond, ustedes no entienden. Yeah. Yo soy solo un humano y también puedo explotar si me sofocan. Cuando me arropan y mi familia la tocan. A veces quisiera que pase de mí esta copa y aparte van a darle un puñetazo por la boca. Pero se salvan porque Dios me frena. Porque siempre pienso en cómo Él rompió mis cadenas. Si no fuera porque lo amo y no quiero darle pena, te diera problemas de desayuno, comida y cena. Sí, esto se llama dominio propio. Estamos volando alto sin fumar el opio. Pa' ver lo que veo te hace falta un telescopio. Yo te sigo y te bendigo pero no te copio. Ay, no, dile a estos tigres que lo que somos. Cristianos pero no palomos. Del cielo soy el mayordomo. Tira la pista que yo me la como. Diamond, dile a estos tigres que lo que somos. Cristianos pero no palomos. Del cielo soy el mayordomo.
So, man, this one's tough. This one's tough. I have to stop it like right now because I know he's probably gonna get into like a verse in a second. But like, I like the beat. I love the beat. I love the beat. And obviously, the way the beat is built, I could understand why he approached it the way he did. And it sounds great. However, I don't know if it's just me. I'd have to listen to it again. But I feel like there's like some treble or some like mid-high, high frequencies missing on this beat. Because it sounds like it. I don't know if you'll agree, Const. Help me out here, but I think it sounds like. I'm not saying it has a lot of bass. That's not it, but it sounds like really dark. It doesn't sound like as bright as I would hope for it to sound. If that makes sense. That's like the only thing that's kind of like bothering me about it a little bit. But other than that, you know, his voice is great. You know, the mixing is great. The beat itself, like the drum patterns and all that, that's my type of beat. That's the type of beat I would make, or I was used to making. But just that, it's like missing that brightness that I would want to hear. But let's keep it going.
Tira la pista que yo me la como. Soy cristiano, pero como humano, bro, uno se quilla. Siempre viene un listo y te quiere quitar la silla. El nazareno me dijo, Ariel, ponle la otra mejilla y déjamelo a mí, que yo le parto 2 o 3 costillas. Dios me dice, cálmate, mijo, que yo lo hago. Lo que te hacen escondido en público les pago. No hagas caso a la crítica ni lo calago. Siempre ando borracho sin tener que darme un trago. Regado por el mundo como el COVID-19. Nunca empato, siempre gano cuando subo al ring. Los pesos en el banco, aunque no me vea con bling. RD Villa Consuelo, ahora soy hijo del king. Diamond, dile a estos tigres que lo que somos. Cristianos, pero no palomos.
I like the vibe to it though.
Cielo soy el mayordomo.
I like the feeling.
Tira la pista que yo me la como. Diamond, dile a estos tigres que lo que somos. Cristianos, pero no palomos. Del cielo soy el mayordomo. Tira la pista que yo me la como. Soy humano y en la calle aprendí de mis experiencias. La palabra de Dios me agregó más inteligencia. Ya cuido mis palabras, ya no uso la violencia. Y para los que me atacan, Dios me ha dado mucha paciencia. En la calle nacimos y crecimos, pero salimos. La movie que tú vives, ya nosotros la vivimos. El pecado nos iba a matar y lo reconocimos. Denle gracias a Dios que nosotros nos convertimos. ¿Se entiende? Diamond el científico. Arielito, música intocable.
All right, so yeah, that was a tough one to judge. It's so far it's not my favorite, but only because of that small, like, just I don't know how to explain it. Like, for those of you who understand like sound engineering and like recording and all that, y'all probably understand where I'm coming from. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, this is a professional production. The mixing is great. You know what I'm saying? The recording is great. The vocals, you know, the beat. Just I don't know. Maybe it's just preference, I guess. But the beat is lacking that brightness. I know it probably it was intentional for it to sound dark, but I feel like even within like that dark vibe that they were going for, I feel like they could have brightened it up just a little bit with like the mids and like the mid high frequencies and even some high frequencies here and there. Um, but that's just preference though. Other than that, yo, the message is great. I love the message behind it. I love the purpose behind the message. The bars are off the chain. The chorus catchy. Uh, great job as always. Just that one thing I said earlier, but other than that, I like it. It's not my favorite though. I'll just say that. Ooh. All right, hold up. So this is part 3 of a line of songs, which is what got me to find out who this man was. No Te Oigo. If y'all listen like to the first one and like the remix or like part 2, that song is so dope. If I could play it like every day in my car, which is the battery is dead right now, I would. I would definitely play it every single day because that song is just it speaks so many truths and it's like yeah, man, it's just one of those anthem type songs. So this is part 3 of that. Let's see how far we've come since that first one. Yeah, agreed. Definitely agreed. Rod, what's going on, baby?
No te oigo, no te oigo, bro. No te oigo, no te oigo, bro. No te oigo, no te oigo. Todos los cantantes no somos iguales. Algunos están esperando que resbale. Retírense bien las señales.
God bless Rob.
Desperdicien
I mean,
más
Rod. My bad. Rod Bum.
¿Qué está dañando un instrumental? Si no aporta nada ya debe retirarse mi panal. Viene bombazo, nadie me lo tome personal. Desde ya pido disculpas a los raperos de cristal. Normal, pruebo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Este van para el principito que ya se cree rey. Ellos van llenos de aire como bolsa de frito ley. La gente lo sigue pero yo nada today. Ellos quieren que yo suene como el Bonnie, que me ponga ropa funny, pa' que me firme la Sony. Pa' comprarme en este planeta no tienen money. Los míos son caballos, socios, ustedes son pony. Engañando a tu mujer no hay ninguna que te llene. Controlar la calle y no puedes controlar tu pene. Mi música te calle mientras tanto te...
Man, hold on. Yo, did this brother just say what I think he said? Yo, hold up. My bad. I'm gonna rewind that, backspace, delete that, replay. Here we go.
Como bolsa frito ley, la gente lo sigue, pero yo nada today. Ellos quieren que yo suene como el Bonnie, que me ponga ropa funny, pa' que me firme la Sony. Pa' comprarme en este planeta no tienen money. Los míos son caballos, socios, ustedes son pony. Engañando a tu mujer no hay ninguna que te llene. Controlar la calle y no puedes controlar tu pene. Mientras tanto te entretiene bien.
Bro. I cannot, yo, like oh my god, yo, this dude just murdered that line. I guess he AK-47'd it. That's the best way of just like describing, yo, like that wordplay that and that punchline though. Oh man, okay, hold on. I'm gonna rewind one last time, just for that specific line. Here we go.
Ellos quieren que yo suene como el Bonnie, que me ponga ropa funny, pa' que me firme la Sony. Pa' comprarme en este planeta no tienen money. Los míos son caballos, socios, ustedes son pony. Engañando a tu mujer no hay ninguna que te llene. Controlar la calle y no puedes controlar tu pene.
All right, what he said was like, you're he's talking to somebody, obviously. He's saying, you act so hard and tough or whatever that, you're like being unfaithful to like your wife or like your lady, because apparently there is no amount of females that fills you up, right? So you control the streets, but you can't control your penis. I'll say it again. You cheat on your wife or your lady because no amount of females satisfy you, and you have control of the streets, but you can't control your penis. Bro, I am dying over here because it is come on now. Come on. That was beautiful, yo. That was and in Spanish, it just sounds a lot funnier, bro. Like, it's just, if it sounds funny in English, imagine in Spanish. Dear God. Okay, well, here we go. Love it. I'm about to ride for this song. I'm gonna do some of my errands later today. And just blast that one part of extra loud. Amen to that, brother. Amen to that.
Cualquier loco secular se convierte y le dan el mic. Se olvidan que hay un proceso que uno tiene que pasar. Pero el pastor quiere llenar el evento para cobrar. Y mis colegas graban por numerito en Spotify. Oh my, bendito Dios, puedo decir lo que yo sienta. No tengo que vender disco para pagar la renta. Desde los 90 tratando de serle fiel. No hay compromiso, no hay amigos cuando escribo en el papel. Hay unos que venden sueños y hablan de sellos disqueros. No tienen conexión ni mucho menos que el dinero. Yo vine pa' cortar las cuerdas del titiritero. Arielito el guerrillero, el último de los primeros. Oye, tantos seculares que ya suenan igualito. Póngase la túnica, haga música, manito. No saques disparate aunque te suene bonito. No sea la versión cristiana de tu artista favorito. No te oigo, bro. Voy a colgar la llamada.
Man, hold up. Hold up. Rewind that. Hold on. Hold up. Hey, that. Take that part in.
Que ya suenan igualito. Póngase la túnica, haga música, manito. No saques disparate aunque te suene bonito. No sea la versión cristiana de tu artista favorito. No te oigo, bro. Voy a colgar la llamada, no te oigo, bro.
Yo.
Tu señal, yo no te oigo, bro.
No mercy.
No te oigo, bro.
No, he just went at everybody on that one.
Algunos están esperando que resbale. Retírense bien las señales. Ya no desperdicien más instrumentales. Arielito, está con el científico.
That was, that was good. That was good. Man, I think, all right, so I'll be honest. This is me being honest, all right? It's not my favorite one out of the three. I'd say probably like the remix / part 2 is like my favorite, just because of the entourage or like the collaboration involved. And collaborations are almost always more exciting, However, I liked the vibe on this one. It's kind of like a silent murder, silent kill type of vibe. Where it's like it's a peaceful beat, that you could like bob your head to, whatever. It's very relaxing. But he just like murdering everybody on this one. So it's like a dual thing. It was like it's something that you can like take a ride with or whatever, like take a stroll, right? You're running an errand and whatever, you buy milk at Walmart or whatever, and you just put something to vibe to or something relaxing. So you put the song on, it's like, oh man, that beat is so relaxing. But then when you hear what he's talking about, you listen to what he's saying, like, yo, this he going on a peaceful rampage. That's right, peaceful rampage. I think that's the first time I ever heard or said that that phrase. But that's the best way to describe it. Yeah, I love the beat. It's a beat that it would be easy for me to get on if I had the opportunity, like write something to it. Um, so anytime I find a beat that I can like actually like write to or feel like I could write to, it's always something that I vibe to easily. Uh, mm, Again, there was like some elements that I would have liked to hear within the beat, but even with that being said, it's still like a great beat. His delivery was on point. He said a lot of truths, a lot of punchlines, even the penis one. Like, it's just funny. Like, but no, he said a lot of truths in it, and I think vocally he did a great job on those little small parts where he was like doing melody and all that. He did a great job again, kind of like what he did in the intro, basically. And yeah, I think it's a good. It's not my favorite out of the three, but it's close. It's pretty close. All right, here we go to the next one. Already, I'm anticipating that I'm gonna love this because Nico Emme, this guy right here, freaking destroys the track like with his vocals. Like, this is when I say, like, when I hear Nico Emme like singing and like doing melodies and all that, it's like, yo, we truly have nothing to envy like the world. We really don't. Like, we have the best singers, we have the best rappers, we have the best vocalists, we just have the best of the best, dog. Like, I'm sorry, like, I know a lot of you are gonna give me like hate for that. Oh, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. Listen, man. Listen. Opinion or not, personal opinion or not, like, I'm telling you, this boy, like, when he gets on a track and he like pushes himself, I don't know what he's gonna do on this one. I don't know, but I've heard Nico Emme like just like pushing boundaries on his oh my goodness, his vocal range, I guess. That I'm like, yo, this dude is basically an angel in a human body. Like, I don't know how he got up there on that scale, but he got up there smoothly without forcing it. Basically, like, it's amazing. But let's see what he does on this one. Let's see what was good. Dios te bendiga. Oh, this is a remix to another song. Okay, I'm gonna have to check out the other one.
Arielito. Dios te bendiga.
Oh, I know. Okay, I've heard the original. It's a good one.
Aquel que me guarda no duerme y nunca se fatiga.
This is still Ariel.
Y el que me persiga, que mi pai lo bendiga. Él adereza mi mesa delante de ti. No soy un huérfano, tengo mi pai que me cuida de los enemigos. Si traicionaron al Hijo de Dios, ¿cómo no van a hacerlo conmigo? Sé que no soy un billete de 100 porque Dios me llamó, ya no les caigo bien. Si ellos supieran que todo es un plan para que sean bendecidos también. Sobreviví. Me dejaron tirado en el pozo, pero ya salí.
Still Ariel.
Les contaba mi sueño y solo se burlaban de mí. Su mano ha estado conmigo desde que nací. Los bendigo de corazón. Padre, perdónalo porque no saben lo que hacen. Padre, perdónalo porque no saben lo que hacen.
There go Nico.
No sabían que el que los creó y pelea por Que me deseen el maleteo y decidí contigo del corazón.
All right. I'll be honest. See, you gotta be honest with the people. You know what I'm saying? I can't be like, oh, I love it, you know, because I'm not gonna lie, Nico. You kind of like you underwhelm me on this one. Like I mean, I might have to like listen to it again afterwards, but I feel like I don't know, it was like strength missing in that in those vocals on that one. But I've heard you do better. Not that this is bad. Not that this is still good. It's still, but I was kind of like waiting for that strength. You know what I'm saying? That power. And I feel like you went like soft on it. But it's good. Hey, that's what y'all were going for. So I can't mess with the direction of the song. But let's continue.
Padre, perdónalo porque no sabe lo que hace. Padre, perdónalo porque no sabe lo que hace. Dios te bendiga. El camino lo voy a seguir, no importa lo que digan. Aquel que me guarda no duerme y nunca se fatiga. Y el que me persiga, que mi Pai lo bendiga. Él adereza mi mesa delante de ti. Arielito. Ariel Ramirez. Nico. JMX on the track. Nico. Diamond el científico. El antídoto. Este es el remix. Porque no saben lo que hacen.
Man, there's that beachside music. You know what I'm talking about? I just going to the beach or something, going to the river, going to a water park, chilling with the family. This that one track where it's like another anthem where it's like, yo, this is my jam. This is my jam. Like overall, even with what I said earlier about like Nico not going strong enough on this one, which surprised me, to be honest with you, but it's all right. It happens. But even with that, still, like the vocals were there, right? The melody was there. The beat is off the chain, whether it's this one or the original one. It's just off the chain regardless. The delivery on the hook, it's a memorable hook. I mean, come on now. Like I can't hate on this one. Even with what I said earlier with you know, Nico. But yeah, I on a scale of like 1 to 5, I would give it like a 4. Still. But yeah, man, next time, you know what I'm saying? Like better bring that strength, boy. Better bring that strength in those vocals. You heard? All right, here we go. But overall, great.
Do you want to grow your YouTube
We're
channel?
gonna let
Do you
this
want to earn more
advertisement
views,
ride, baby.
more subscribers,
We're gonna let it ride,
or watch
dog.
time? And of course,
We ain't touching
make more money.
that skip ad button.
Well, it might be time for
they be
you
doing.
to upgrade to TubeBuddy Pro.
You know what I'm
Sadly,
saying?
while a lot of people start
we got
YouTube
you.
channels, many never
We
reach
got
the
you,
success that they
dog.
dream of. Why? Well, there's so much you want to do on your YouTube channel, but it's very easy
But
to
I
get
am gonna
bogged
put
down in details
put
and not
the
focus
ad
on the
on
important
mute.
parts. Making great videos.
All right, we're gonna put it on mute because it's disturbing. What do y'all think so far, man? What we've gone through like 5 songs already, maybe? Yeah, man, I'm telling you, because you know what? It's that golden rule, boy. You know that golden rule: they do unto others what you would have them or want them to do unto you. You know what I'm saying? I would not want anyone to skip ads on my video, even though I skip ads on my own videos, like on the main channel, because I don't even have nothing going on this one yet. But same ad over and over again. Yeah, man, I bet he getting paid a lot because of that ad. Yo, ain't that like not a conundrum, but ain't that like what do you call it? Like man, there's a word for it. I don't want to say conundrum. I know there's another word, but ain't that like weird? Like, okay, so we're not we're not skipping the ad, right? Because we try to get Ariel, you know what I'm saying, his money's worth, right? Ad free channel, catch 22. What? No. I don't know. I don't know what that means, but no. Like, so okay, so we're not skipping the ad, right? To make sure that Ariel, you know what I'm saying, like gets his rightful what he's due. You know what I'm saying? Because like there's ads on him for a reason. He trying to get. He doesn't live off this per se, but like if he gets blessed through it, then awesome, right? But I wonder if like the guy in the ad that we're watching right now, like lets his own ads ride as well because he trying to get paid. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine like on his channel, on his videos, his own ads are playing, his own commercials are playing. He's like, nah, I'm gonna let it ride because I'm trying to get paid off my own ad and commercial. It's like that one time that I forgot what comedian talked about it, but they were like, yo, Jay-Z is like the slickest person out there, yo. Like, so he's got his line of drinks, right? Well, obviously, he sells his brand of drinks or whatever, right? But bro, when he go to like a club or something, he buy his own drinks and that money goes right back into his pocket, basically. I'm trying to say, but it'd be weird. It'd be weird if dude on this commercial is trying to get not skip his own ads. Maybe it is an enigma. Who knows? Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. I'm not sure. I'd have to like go to the dictionary and be like, oh yeah, that's someone. Maybe it is an enigma. Who knows? So we got 10 seconds left on that one, but there's another one after that. So we're gonna let it ride. We're gonna let it ride, dog. We're gonna let it ride. We're gonna let it ride, muchachos. We got one more commercial left, baby. Let's get this man paid, son. I know afterwards he'll be like, man, you darn well know I'm only getting like 1 penny or 2 cents out of that. I'd be like, so brother, it's 1 penny or 2 pennies you didn't have before. Like, oh man, yo. I swear, dog, this is a good time right here, man. This is a great time right here, yo. I'm enjoying every second of it. All right, we got this. Oh, is they done? Is the ads done? Yep. All right, here we go. Here we go. Hold up. Oh, this is the song of the album. Okay. Organico.
Yo me llamo Ariel Ramirez, ando en búsqueda de los reales, personas que no son artificiales, no somos iguales, pero en mucho que nos parecemos, si quieren que la boca la cerremos, orgánico. Soy extraordinariamente raro, si viene un hipócrita lo desenmascaro, del orgulloso me separo, y sí, me gusta lo bueno, no lo necesariamente caro, si fuera por mí me pongo la misma ropa todos los días, pero a mi...
I like that. I like how like when the verse started it was that old school rap, but then like a few seconds afterwards they brung in like the piano and all that. That was good. That was smart.
No le gustaría. Hago un paréntesis a quien me está mirando por YouTube. ¿Por qué no te has suscrito todavía? A veces tengo mal humor, el hambre me pone errático, pero trato de ser simpático. No puedo fingir y sonreír, no me importa si eso hace que me quede sin fanáticos. Un tipo básico, callado, introvertido. Yo diría que hasta un poco aburrido. En mi música no canto lo que no he vivido.
He says something really interesting right there. And I can actually relate to. So he said he's someone introverted and stuff, right? What he said almost word for word was like, well, who would have thought, that someone like me, introverted, and even some would say like boring, right? Would be doing this, and I'm like, I'm extremely, well, I don't want to say extremely. I'm a weird hybrid where I'm like introverted but I'm extremely sociable and all that, right? But I can relate to where, yeah, I am an introvert in essence, right? Yeah, the panel does make it for sure. Um, but at the same time, though, you know, I haven't allowed that introvert mindset that I might have or whatever to like take over. You know, if that were the case, I wouldn't be on here right now. You know what I'm saying? Talking with you guys and reviewing this stuff together with you guys. You know, it's just something that introverts don't do. You know what I'm saying? At least not in their natural form or like natural state. Um, you can't allow stuff like that to dictate how far you go in life. You know what I'm saying? Um, I I have always said it, and I'll always say it. I don't like attention. I really don't like attention. Matter of fact, sometimes depending on the person and depending on the connection I have with that person, um, I don't like. And this is not to any of you. You know, like most of you on here right now that are supporters, like from like the main channel and like and transferred over here. I don't mean this about you guys. I mean like in general. You know, depending on the relationship or friendship I have with said person, um, I might not like being reached out to a lot or often, or you know what I'm saying? It just it causes a little discomfort in me. Um, but with that being said, though, with that being said, I'm also the same person that I would hope that you would reach out to if you're going through troubles, trials, tribulations, problems, situations. You know, if you're going through a tough time and you need like words of like encouragement, words of hope, words of, you know what I'm saying, like motivation, whatever, I would hope that you would reach out to me in order for me to like be able to like help you. You know what I'm saying? In those moments. So yeah, exactly. Exactly. Exactly right. But anyways, let's get back to the song, man. It's banging.
No tienes idea lo mucho que yo he sufrido. En Instagram no doy like si no me gusta, ni sigo a nadie por compromiso. Los raperos saben que yo no improviso, quizás, pero escribiendo me piden permiso. Yo grabo con lo que me honra. No ando mendigando ahí pa' que me dejen en visto. Este hip hop que estás oyendo es una colaboración. Sí, Arielito junto a Jesucristo. No creo todo lo que inventan. Leo la Biblia con atención pa' que no me mientan. Ahora para ser cristiano radical yo tengo que entrar a Netflix y cancelar mi cuenta. Quieren la verdad, pero la verdad ofende. La todo lo que inventan. Leo la Biblia con atención pa' que no me mientan. Ahora para ser cristiano radical yo tengo que entrar a Netflix y cancelar mi cuenta. Quieren la verdad, pero la verdad ofende. La iglesia dice, pero pocos lo comprenden. Esta canción no es apta para mentes débiles, por ende no van a recibir si no me entienden. Ahora cualquiera me quiere corregir. Yo no dejo que la gente me controle por las redes. Hay un botón que dice dejar de seguir. Ya yo tengo mi pastor que me corrige y él sí puede. Y la...
Real quick before this man, I'm sorry, bro. Hey, Ariel, I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry that I took this long to like actually listen to this amazing album, bro. I am so sorry. I apologize a million times for it. This should be top 3 at least, at the very least, top 3 albums on fire right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, no, worst case scenario, top 5. You know, because I know people like to, but bro, at least like top 3, like Christian rap albums. How is this not like setting the world ablaze right now? I do not know, especially with I want to hit rewind from the start on this song, but I'm not going to. I'll just do it on my own time. But bro, this is what I was saying earlier. This is the type of lyrical like mastery that I talked about earlier, where he just says truth after truth after truth. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? And what's the word? Gracefully, right? But you know what I'm saying? He that boy raw. That boy has been truth, like after truth, just like smack in the face, respectfully. And he's displaying that beautiful masterpiece of lyricism in this song right here, right now, as we speak. Dang. I am so sorry, my guy.
Bendita religión es la razón por la que esta canción se me hace difícil escribirla. Y el hermanito preguntón, no me pida mi opinión si eres muy sensible para recibirla. Yo me llamo Ariel Ramirez, ando en búsqueda de los reales, personas que no son artificiales, no somos iguales, pero en mucho que nos parecemos. Si quieren que la boca la cerremos, yo me llamo Ariel Ramirez, ando en búsqueda de los reales, personas que no son artificiales, no somos iguales, pero en mucho que nos parecemos. Si quieren que la boca la cerremos. Orgánico, nunca falsificado, siempre real. No compro seguidores ni views para el canal. Este fuetazo es solamente musical, orgánico. Le picó nada personal. La mala costumbre de algunos cristianos, tirar la piedra, esconder la mano.
I think I know why now. I think I know why it's not being talked about as much, and it's probably for the same reason, bro. Like this guy's too honest, yo. He's too honest, and that'll get you in a lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying? And might not disturb, man, but it might cause friction with a lot of people. So maybe that's why. But yo, this song is fire right here, yo. Like that boy being honest.
En público para guardar la apariencia y después criticar a su hermano. Yo no ando en ese viaje. Este flow lo compré en una venta de garaje. No me vi por la novela, esto no es Televisa y yo no estoy haciendo un personaje. No importa si algo no está de moda, yo miro lo que hay y compro lo que a mí me gusta.
Yes, yo, I've been saying this for the longest time, man. So he just said in that last line, like, yo, he don't go by the trends. You know, he don't go like by whatever everyone is taken for, like a trend or whatever, like, you know, clothing or whatever. He just goes to the stores, picks out what he likes, and that's it. He don't ask or look around, oh, what's trending? What's trending, you know, like right now? What's everybody wearing right now? He just says, oh, I like that. Boom. That's the same way I am, bro. Like,
cuidarme la salud, tuve que dejar la soda. Eso es difícil, pero uno se ajusta. El diablo no quiere que grabe. Él sabe que para el movimiento yo tengo el carabe. No alabo a todo el que la gente alabe, porque yo sé lo que la gente no sabe. En la calle uno se mata, pero se supone que en el reino así no se brega. Si tengo fe en mi llamado, entonces ¿por qué bloquear y opacar a mi colega? Me hicieron sacar a Bless One, ratatantan, este flow no caduca. A la doña que se amarre la peluca, cuello ortopédico pa' proteger la nuca. ¿Dónde estás que no te oigo, manito? Mi gente me dicen Arielito, camina sin miedo, que Dios y yo podemos con todito, que suje todo lo que necesito. Mic check, mucho amén, mucho aleluya. Bájale al fronte, la gloria no es suya. La sangre de Cristo nos limpia, manín, pero usted no deja que la sangre fluya. No soy un santo, estoy en construcción, pero si vas a hablar, por favor, contribuya. Los que ya están cansados de tanta hipocresía, mano arriba y hagan una bulla. Yo me llamo Ariel Ramirez, ando en búsqueda de los reales, personas que no son artificiales, no somos iguales, pero en
I like that build up to that last part right there. Let me put it back a little bit so y'all can hear like the violins like just kind of like building up.
De Cristo nos limpia, manín, pero usted no deja que la sangre fluya. No soy un santo, estoy en construcción, pero si vas a hablar, por favor, contribuya. Los que ya están cansados de tanta hipocresía, mano arriba y hagan una bulla. Yo me llamo Ariel Ramirez, ando en búsqueda de los reales, personas que no son artificiales, no somos iguales, pero en mucho que nos parecemos. Si quieren que la boca la cerremos, yo me llamo Ariel Ramirez, ando en búsqueda de los reales, personas que no son artificiales, no somos iguales, pero en mucho que nos parecemos. Si quieren que la boca la cerremos, orgánico. ¿Dónde están los reales? Where you at? Es extraordinariamente raro, nunca falsificado, siempre real. Esto es solamente musical. Let's go. Bienvenidos a Orgánico. Ariel Ramírez. Ando en el científico. Mano arriba, my peoples. No quiero me ames por una mentira, no, señor. Prefiero me odies por una verdad.
I wonder where he got that sample from. But yo, this might possibly be the single-handedly the reason why this album is not getting as much airplay as it should. Because when you speak truth, like when you talk straight up facts and are honest, and I've been dealing with this myself, man, like on Instagram, like, and I know some of you know what I'm talking about, but like sometimes when I share, you know what I'm saying, like my truths or information that I want to share, or and just come with it, like you know, as respectfully as you can go about it. Um, People will always find offense. Like if it's something that is against what their belief is or what their opinion, um, there's always going to be friction. And this boy, he's spent a lot of truth in his bars, that some people from both sides of the fence might, what I'm saying, feel like a little uncomfortable with. Um, and that includes also like even the listeners. Even I'm pretty sure even some listeners are like, oh, how could you say that? Or why did he say that? I know who he's talking about, or I know what he's talking about on that line. But he's not being specific. He's not putting names on nothing. He's not putting labels or nothing. He's leaving it, what I'm saying, open to interpret. But if you feel that what he said was meant for you or hurt you, then what I'm saying, like, I guess it suits you or whatever. But I don't think he's saying it in sense of like hurting anybody. I think he's saying it just to like just be open and honest about where his mind and heart is at, and that will get you in a lot of trouble. that will definitely, what I'm saying, it'll stump your airplay and all that stuff. So but yo, the beat, simple, beautiful, love it. The piano made it. Also, the violins on that one part, I loved it. It's a hardcore song. I'll leave it at that. It's a song that I would use to like work out. It's like a pump you up type of song. Without that being the purpose, if that makes sense. But yeah, I like it. I'd say up until now, I would say it's like probably the top 3 of this album for me. And within the top 3, I'll probably say like number 2. Yeah, for now, because I think there's like 5 more songs or something like that. So.
Do you want to grow your YouTube channel? Do you want to earn more views?
We're gonna let it play, but society. Oh, and yes, very true, Terrence. Some people cannot handle the truth. The lovely, amazing, wonderful, beautiful Emily Rose in the house. Everybody give Emily Rose a round of applause, even though I know y'all already said hi to her already. Well, we're going to do it again because I wasn't there to witness it. How about that? How about them apples? Thank you so much for that, Emily. I appreciate it. Blessings and love to you and your loved ones, your family, everyone around you. Laura, thank you. Miss Laura B. Another amazing, awesome female sister in Christ. We appreciate your presence here. Thank you for being here. And of course, an applause for her as well. Was made a few weeks ago in 2 hours. If I don't come up with, I got 2 small boys and well, Laura B, I would love to help you if I could, and trust me, I would if I could. But sadly, in this precise moment, I cannot. And of course, I'll leave anyone else to take that message that you wrote down right now, with caution, because you never know who's who. But as far as I go, I sadly I can't help. No, not that one. I hear you. I hear you, Laura. And I'm not saying I don't believe you. But like honestly, hand to God, at this very moment, I cannot help you. Not even with that amount. Um, I don't know if you were here earlier. I don't think you were, but I have car battery issues apparently today. So that's gonna be something I'm gonna have to deal with soon. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna have to find a way to get that fixed. But yeah. Yeah, that is true. Things that even though things right now at the moment are coming down little by little, but yeah, they're still extremely expensive. So I hear you, and I really hope someone is able to like help you out with that. Matter of fact, I'll be praying for someone to help you out with that because I know it's a serious situation. But sadly, at the moment, as of right now, I don't have the means to help you. Oh, my back. So, guys, what are we thinking so far of the album? I think it's a car play worthy album, meaning I would easily put it in my normal rotation without any hesitation, you know? But that's just me. I want to hear what you guys think. Oh, yeah, man, that's the whole tire thing always like annoys me too. Thankfully, I changed all four of my tires like a few months back. But yeah, yep. You fix one thing and something else breaks. That's true. Oh, are we back? Oh no, we just got one more commercial. Damn, oh, it sounds like my car insurance, dog. 145, yo. Oh Lord. I mean, I know why I pay that much. And it's a reasonable amount that I'm paying, reasonable. But yeah, insurance. Hopefully it's worth it if and when, God forbid, something happens, right? That's crazy, dog. What? Oh man. Hey, we'll be praying for your situation, Laura. That's the best I could do at the moment. And hopefully someone shows up and you know is able to bless you and help you out in that situation. Hey, Rod, man, don't be saying that out. Don't be typing that out loud, man. Come on. You know the enemy lurking. You're gonna see that. Oh, really? Oh, really? 45 and never had an accident. Okay, I see you, Rod. We about to make it happen, baby. We about to. I'm kidding, man. God forbid something happens ever, but you never know. That's why you never say nothing like that out in the open. You don't know who listening or watching. You know. Oh man, California, California love. So wait, who flexing? Oh, right, okay. Yeah, because I ain't flexing. Got my T-shirt on today. I'm not wearing a tank top. I'm trying to be mindful. You know what I'm saying? Of the sisters out there. I'm not trying to like tempt nobody, nothing like that. Just trying to be a good brother here. You know, today for today at least. All right, I think the song about to start. Hopefully. Oh, it's about to. It's just doing that quick picture of the ad. Here we go. Daniela Araujo. Okay.
Él es Adán, me dice que nació en el cuerpo equivocado. Y ella es Eva, dice ser un varón, eso me ha comentado. Habrá una oportunidad para ellos, dime. ¿Hace cuánto que no hablas con ellos? Dime.
Los abusaron y andan hoy como si nada hubiera pasado. Los abandonaron y el rechazo y dolor todavía no has sanado.
You're safe, Rod.
Yo busco hablar de ciencia y religión contigo. Quizás podamos empezar por ser amigos.
Try not to, man.
Él te espera con los brazos abiertos.
Escucha
Okay.
su voz interior, él puede sanar el dolor.
Solo
So-
en él hay paz. Él te espera con los
So already, this song is touching a subject that not too many people are touching nowadays within the Christian community. You know, at least as far as like music goes. Not that I'm aware of, at least. There's like similar songs, but not as direct as this one. You know, from what I'm hearing right now. Basically, they're talking about like trans people. People, you know, say, "Oh, I was born in the wrong body," you know, etc. So they're pretty much that's what they're talking about in the song. In case anyone had any questions, so yeah.
brazos abiertos.
Iglesia, no tengas temor, el cambio lo hace su amor.
Si lo reconoces, Él no te condena porque Él no rechaza un corazón sincero. Si Él se fijó en mí, que de los pecadores yo soy el primero. Acuérdate de tu Creador porque Él no comete equivocaciones. Que tú no eres un error, su amor es más grande que las opiniones. Señoras, señores, Jesucristo nos hace mejores. Otra oportunidad para el mundo, esa fue la razón del arco de colores. Nuestro trabajo es
Very
besarlos, nuestro trabajo es amarlos. Y solo Dios puede juzgarnos si tiene poder para cambiarnos.
So right there in that last line before they go into like the chorus or like her next verse, he's basically saying like, you know, it's not our job to like judge them or question them, right? These people who are trans and going through that situation. It's our job to love them, right? And to show them like the love of God and all that. And man, I think in the line previous to that, he was talking about how the mercy of God is shown, you know, through the rainbow. You know, we all know, well, most of us know the story of Noah and the ark, right? And how he promised to like never destroy the world with a flood again, right? And then the rainbow came out and sign of like peace in that aspect. But basically saying, you know, the mercy of God reaches all of us if we choose to accept it, basically. Because there's people who just don't want to accept the mercy of God, who don't care for the mercy or forgiveness of God. They don't want it. They don't care for it. You know, they don't believe in it. But if you choose to believe in it and you choose to accept it and receive it, then it will reach you. Love, mercy, forgiveness, all those things will reach you if you choose to accept it.
¿Cómo estás? Él te espera con los brazos abiertos.
Escucha esa voz interior, él puede sanar el dolor.
Solo en él hay paz. Él te espera con los brazos abiertos.
Iglesia, no tengas temor, el cambio lo hace su amor.
No hay atadura que resista el amor del Señor. No hay atadura que resista el amor del Señor. No hay atadura que resista
Man,
el amor del
there's some good stuff here. Definitely top 3 because of the subject matter at hand. You know, from this album.
Solo en él hay paz. Él te espera con los brazos abiertos. No hay atadura que resista su amor. primero tenemos que amar a la gente para poder ganar a la gente. Me acompaña Daniel Araujo.
Daniel Araujo.
Diamond el científico.
Okay.
Él es Adán, me dice que Jesús ya lo ha liberado. Ella es Eva, dice desde ese día su vida ha cambiado.
Dang, that gave me goosebumps. I'm not gonna lie. That already, this song, like I said, easily top 3 songs on this album, solely because of the topic matter at hand that they're talking about. And it paints a picture of letting us know as believers, to pretty much make sure to like love them, like Jesus would, love them like God would, right? Show them that perfect love that God shows everyone, right? Obviously, it's out of the norm. It's like that one track that you can identify and say, this usually wouldn't fit in here or go in here, but I'm glad it is. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's not a rap song. It's not a hip hop song. It's an acoustic song, right? It's a guitar. It's like one of those like very peaceful, like just commercial-ish type songs. So it's like the one that is like, oh, what's that doing there? But at the same time, it's like, yeah, good. I'm glad that's there. That I kind of needed a breath of fresh air from everything else, that I've heard thus far. It's like it's nice. It's a good pause from like, what I'm saying, what we've heard thus far, like the hard hitting beats, like the club banging beats from earlier. So I think it's a breath of fresh air in that sense. Very powerful message. They ended on a high note. But I'm gonna let y'all use Duolingo to translate what happens at the end. But it's a good thing. And yeah, just the whole purpose of it is just to remember to love people and allow God to do what He needs to do in those people. But obviously, pray for those people. Because we can say we can love them all day, right? And we can be kind to them and we can treat them, like we're supposed to, like we would treat each other, right? And that's fine. However, the word of God, they do need to be confronted with the word of God. And they do need to be prayed for. You know what I mean? So it all goes hand in hand. Yes. Love them like yourself, right? Love them like you would love your family, right? And treat them as you would treat your family or yourself, right? But at the same time, make sure you confront them with the word of God in a polite, respectable, graceful manner, graceful way. And also pray and fast for them so that God does the changes that He needs to do in them. And there's a lot of people that have witnessed, coming from that lifestyle of trans and all this other stuff. So there is hope. And there is something that needs to be done, but only God can do. In part through us, but in other part, only He can do. So powerful, powerful song. Love it. Ooh. You just switched it up on me. What up, Tetris guy?
Esta es la historia de Jacinto y Facundo. Hablan y hablan sin parar un segundo. Los averiguados que se aparecen en todos lados y quieren quedar bien con todo el mundo.
Yep, Tetris guy all the time, man.
Nunca comentan, pero siempre pendiente a tu cuenta. Parecen blogueros de YouTube que cuando no tienen noticia la inventan.
That's life, brother.
No tiene esposa o no tiene marido. Deje la bulla buscando sonido. Su conversación le faltó contenido. Pues su lengua no se ha convertido. Corre Cenicienta que ya vienen las 12. Que rápido corren las voces. Yo siempre me he preguntado cómo es que le caigo mal si si ni siquiera me conoces. Ya te dijeron de mí, ¿por qué me tratas así? ¿Será que es la misma persona que viene a hablar mal de ti? Ese que lleva y trae, trae y lleva y lleva y trae, trae y lleva y lleva y trae, trae y lleva, ahí viene otra vez.
A mí no me va ni me viene, ni me viste ni me mantiene. Ay, deja que sigan hablando, esa lengua de que la frene. Eso que
This is my first time hearing her.
también me lo digo de ti. Anda
Very
con
nice
un
voice.
bulto cargado de chisme, por ahí yo lo vi. Eso que digo de mí, también me lo digo de ti. Anda con un bulto cargado, lleno de mal vivir.
Okay.
Ya te dijeron de mí,
I like her voice.
¿por qué me tratas así? ¿Será que es la misma
First time hearing her.
persona
Good.
que viene a hablar mal de ti? Ese que lleva y trae, trae y lleva y lleva y trae, trae y lleva y lleva y trae, trae y lleva, ahí viene otra vez. Y es verdad que tú dijiste tal cosa. Esa foto que pusiste sospechosa, te rodea mucha gente mentirosa, que tienen una lengua peligrosa. En boca cerrada no entra mosca. Un día te llega lo que te toca. Lo que quieras saber, pregúntelo de frente o mejor cállese la boca. Y si tú me llamas para hablar mal de otro, un día vas a hablar de mí. Engaña a otro perro con ese hueso, yo no tengo tiempo para ti. Ya te dijeron de mí, ¿por qué me tratas así? ¿Será que es la misma persona que viene a hablar mal de ti? Ese que lleva y trae, trae y lleva y lleva y trae, trae y lleva y lleva y trae, trae y lleva, ahí viene otra vez. Ariel Ramirez, el pana que lleva y trae, la doña que lleva y trae. En el barrio hay un lleva y trae. Siempre en la iglesia hay un lleva y trae.
Hey, Brown,
Que lleva y trae.
Arielito.
El influencer que lleva y trae. El cantante que lleva y trae.
I like this one.
Hoop Music,
Diamond el científico,
Tigueraje Records.
el del antídoto.
That caught me off guard. That was good. it's essentially a song about gossip, you know what I'm saying, and how terrible it is. But I like it. I like the beat, the very tropical, very like, very happy, very like joyful type of like track. Her voice, I don't know, she sounded great, but I don't know. I feel like she should have taken a few of those, like her parts, like up a few tones. I can't really mimic that because my voice is tired right now. But like on the scale, like where she was at, if she would have probably went up an octave or something like that, maybe on some, not the whole thing, just in some parts, just to kind of like give it like a little like brightness and a little flair to like her part. That's probably something I would have done. But other than that, beautiful voice. I had never heard her before the song, so I'm have to check her stuff out later on. Yeah, I liked it. That was a fun song. I like it. That was good. And again, it caught me off guard. Good stuff. Good stuff. There we go. Gabriel. Oh.
Ariel Ramirez.
Come on.
Agreed.
Hey,
Agreed.
¿quién fue quien abrió las puertas y pagó por mí? Oh, maravilloso intercambio. Hey, ¿quién fue quien abrió las puertas y pagó
Maravilloso intercambio. He estado preso por tantos años, recibe amor a cambio de daño. Que inocente se hace culpable, dime quién muere por un extraño. Todas las puertas se abrieron y lo veía pero no lo creía. ¿Quién era tan malo que con entregarse dejara la cárcel vacía? Mejor no pregunto y me voy, confieso curioso estoy. ¿Qué quieres ganar con esto? Porque me buscas, yo quién soy. Era un preso hasta morir, no sabía ni cómo reír. De repente te traen a mi celda y el guardia me dice ya puedes salir. Hey, ¿quién fue quien abrió las puertas y pagó por mí? Maravilloso intercambio. Hey, ¿quién fue quien abrió las puertas y pagó por mí? Maravilloso intercambio. He tratado de llevar una vida tan buena y hacer que tu muerte valiera la pena. Si me estás oyendo, gracias, era mi culpa y mi condena. Pero dime de dónde vienes, dime cómo te llamas. Me dejas que sea tu amigo, dime por qué me amas. Soy una persona cualquiera, no tengo nada especial. Soy el que trató muchas veces, pero todo le salió mal. Contigo voy hasta el final, entrar a ti me dio salida. Me toca morir a mí mismo, cruz por cruz, vida por vida. Hey, ¿y quién fue quien abrió las puertas y pagó por mí? Maravilloso intercambio. Sin siquiera conocerlo estuvo atento cuando nadie me vio. Él llegó cuando mi vida era un infierno y mi lugar tomó. Sí. Sin siquiera conocerlo estuvo atento cuando nadie me vio. Él llegó cuando mi vida era un infierno y mi lugar tomó. Sí. ¿Quién fue quien abrió las puertas y pagó por mí? Maravilloso intercambio. ¿Quién fue quien abrió las puertas y pagó por mí? Maravilloso intercambio. Gabriel, Diamond el científico, orgánico. Maravilloso intercambio.
That was like one of those like resurrection, you know what I'm saying, week or weekend type songs, like Passion of the Christ type of scenario. Beautiful voice on the chorus, on the hook. The delivery on like the verse was very, very good. The beat was dramatic, you know, it resembled pretty much what it needed to resemble. So apparently Diamond on the beat here. Man, I'm about to look into Diamond because this whole album is like a huge like masterpiece. It's just beautifully like painted. As far as like, you know, like the beats and all that stuff go, yeah. That was like very cinematic right there. That beat. It just brought me to like Passion of the Christ automatically. And like obviously the song itself is on that topic, so yeah, I don't have anything to say against that one. I guess the only critique or whatever was like on the delivery of that last verse by, I'm assuming, Gabriel. I feel like it was like missing like a build up, or not missing, but it could have used the build up, I guess, just to give it a little bit more like umph. But other than that, great beat, great voices, great contrast on the who's who. Cinematic type beat. It goes well with the topic. Hook, very beautiful. Memorable as well. So yeah, I like it. Good. Very little that I would change on that one.
Do you want to grow your YouTube channel? Do you want to earn more views, more subscribers?
Mute. We're gonna mute, but we're gonna let it run. Trying to get this man paid, boy. Trying to get him paid, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't just put ads out here on your videos and have people skipping on the ads. You know what I mean? But yeah. So while we wait for these ads and commercials to pop off and just boom, 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 disappear, do me a huge favor if you're still here on the live chat. I see 6 people. There's probably a few more, but if you're here right now and you're watching, yeah, it's him again. I know. I'm telling you, he's making tons of money off his own ad and commercial. It's crazy. I bet you, like I said earlier, he lets his own ads and commercials play all the time on a separate computer somewhere, you know, on a separate location. Anyways, what are we thinking so far of the album? Like, what are you guys' thoughts on the album? Like, what's your favorite track thus far, or most memorable track that you can think of thus far? I'm still digging the intro. The intro, yo, like, is like one of those rare occasions where it's like I'm tempted to put it like in the top 3 or top 5 tracks of the album. That's like rare for me to put like an intro as like on the list of top 3 or top 5 tracks on the album. Is like, it's weird, but I'm easily tempted to, because it was so different and creative, and just I don't know, I liked it a lot. It's different. It's very different. But what are y'all's thoughts on the album so far? Because I'm going to screenshot y'all's thoughts on the album and share them on the IG. Terrence says he likes the album. It's pretty solid. I'm telling you, Cons, hey, that'd be a smart move. If I had the money, I would do that. That's a smart move. You know, you can't argue with that. Different accounts, different IP addresses, you know what I'm saying? Different email accounts, just like watching your stuff and just continuously like watching, not skipping ads. That's just free money right there. If you had the money to pull it off. Shoot, I would do it. Ain't no shame in the game, baby. If that's one strategy, hey, it's one strategy. No one's gonna hold that against you. But okay, so Terrence says he likes it. He says it's pretty solid. Kants, what are your thoughts on the album so far? The YouTube live, yeah, probably. But I'll put this up here for now. Hopefully, I'm done with this review before 4:30, because I got one errand to run, and I'm gonna have to run it with my mom's car, because mine's, you already know the situation. You dig? Was he flexing? He looked like he was showing his muscle or something. Just noticed that right now. Okay, yeah. So Kans is saying it's a good album. Definitely like the inclusion of the female voices to give it the male-female balance. I agree on that one for sure. Agreed. And I think we still got like 3 more songs to go, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see if there's one more song or more with more females on it. Because that's another thing, y'all. Let me just say this. On IG, a few days ago, I was like bombarding the stories like on my accounts with like all these like great female ministers, right? Musical ministers of the Lord, both vocalists and rappers that are just doing a great job. Oh snap! This is a huge collab. Okay. Dang, this is a 5-minute or 6-minute song almost. Okay. But yeah, what I was gonna say was I'm gonna start paying more attention to the female voices in the genre, because I think from what little I've heard thus far, they've surprised me already. So with what little I heard, if they surprise me with that, then that means they got like a lot more going on within their albums, and we're gonna just go in on some of these like females that are killing it in the game. But let's get back to the review here. Boom.
Allá afuera te funciona la botella y la hierba aquella pa' ver las estrellas. Quiero amarrarme con mujeres bellas, tengo mi doncella y mi cuerpo es de ella. Aquí no caemos con eso, a otro perro con ese hueso. En el cielo ya tenemos un par de pesos, no tiente al gato ofreciéndole queso. Y no pierdas que el tiempo es la pura, yo ando enfocado, no me ofrezca basura. Como un rabacucu que no pierde un pleito si le hablan de la vestidura. Y ya terminó, caballero, entregue el micrófono a los verdaderos. Arielito, el mismo guerrillero, el último de los primeros. Él quiere invitarme a la calle, bájale manito, yo vengo de ahí. No hay nada que puedan brindarme, encontré la verdad y me
Oh, there is a female in here.
No pensamos como la gente, una cultura muy diferente.
So far, so good.
Común y corriente, una raza más inteligente.
Same.
Con nosotros
Mira.
no, con lo tuyo no me impresiono. Tú sigues en tu nota, que ella anda en mi tono. Este sistema nunca me acomodo, no hay modo ni promo, sabes cómo somos. Nada puedo pagar mi cromosoma. Se altera cuando estamos en la zona, estamos fríos a las que ustedes caliente Amazonas. La calle está prendida con nosotros ahora, prende la consola, que no te sentirás solo ni sola. Parce, ve cómo se parce, la esperanza que reparte todo nuestro arte. Aquí todos tienen partido, una alternativa, pues la índica no indica el vacío que nos hacía la sativa. Sigo bless one como Ariel Ramirez. Si te buscan es para que vires, no se luzcan, fíjate donde mires, que mi enemigo se retire. Que
con nosotros no inventes porque es diferente, en nuestra mente hay otro diseño. No intentes engañarme, tampoco comprarme, porque hace rato tengo dueño. Ya yo me lo sé lo que me va a decir tú. Y la vida lo que en medio de
so far.
Ya no somos común y corriente, aunque estar en contra de la corriente de este lado es muy común. No hay manera de que yo vuelva atrás, no hay nada nuevo que a mí tú me puedas contar.
Tetris,
no me vuelvas a llamar,
little bit.
que si es así no te voy a
I can't say I'm a huge fan.
que yo boté el cassette de mi caco, la
I know,
mentalidad que yo tenía daba aco en lo físico.
They had a time where I did listen to them, like, you know, a decent amount. But I think that only happened because it was shown to me by who was my girlfriend at the time. But yeah, I mean, I enjoy it. Like, if you play something from them, like, I'll definitely enjoy it. Is it in my regular rotation though? No, I'd have to go out of my way to like look for it, to, like, put it on. But yeah, this stuff is dope.
Soy largo y flaco, pero cuando apoyo el labio hay que ponerme saco de atención macaco. Cristo murió, resucitó por mí la vida, entregó el velo del templo, rasgó, ya no hay más divisiones. La cadena rompió, como rey se constituyó y ahora lo utilizo yo como motor en mis canciones. Como mi pastor, no acepto comentario negativo, nocivo. Escribo todos los días y es por un motivo, como un vigilante siempre. Me mantengo activo en tus oídos, yo soy un preservativo, con sonidos que retumban, predicando mientras me vaquean, diciendo que Cristo viene aunque muchos no crean, llevando el mensaje al mundo con que tripea, si esto tú lo sientes, entonces cabecea.
No pensamos como la gente, una cultura muy diferente. No somos común y corriente, una raza más inteligente.
Que conmigo no invente, pana mío, yo soy diferente. Yo no hago lo que dice la gente, voy contra la corriente. Lo que Dios me hizo es evidente, por eso llego y la presión se siente. Cristo me cambió de rumbo, no me interesa lo que ofrece el mundo. Me ofreces marihuana y te la tumbo. Yo por un segundo no voy a fallarle a mi esposa. Una vaina rara, yo soy otra cosa. Así que suértete, de mi camino vete. ¿Lo quieres convencer? ¿A quién? ¿A este? Nah. Si algún día tengo fama es por hablar de Dios, y si no viene de Dios entonces no. Aquí hay mucha diferencia, no a la discoteca, si a la iglesia, si a la cruz, no a la mente necia. Ya no bebo alcohol, ya no ando con armas para que me arresten. No soy de este mundo, yo soy un extraterrestre.
Es que no nos interesa lo que tú ofreces, te hace daño en la maleta. Y en este viaje yo no quiero tu receta, ni me sirven para hacer juguitos fresa. No me sorprenden los billetes, ella te en La Habana no me entretienen. ¿Qué importa lo que manejes si en deuda está hasta el oriente. Las mujeres de mi coro dicen que te creen tremendo lobo. Solo era un pequeño loro, habla mucho pero brega poco. You better back off, con nosotros no. You better, con mi corillo, no te delíes.
Did anyone like get this? Like, I don't know how to explain it without sounding like weird, but like, yo, did anyone get this like this beautiful like reggae-ish like vibe from her voice and her style, not from the beat, because I know the beat is, you know, it's tropical, it's Caribbean-ish, but like from her voice per se. I'm gonna play it back a little bit, just
You better back off,
especially that part.
Nosotros no. You better, con mi corillo, no te delíes.
Con nosotros no, manín, nosotros estamos claros que lo que el mundo
Beautiful
ofrece
voice.
gusta, pero sale caro. Nunca conocí a alguien con tanto descaro, porque tú vives fronteando y tu bolsillo tan en paro. Y eso que yo soy el raro, supuestamente, pero yo no soy quien vivo para la gente. Yo no soy quien gasto mi sueldo completo en una fiesta, haciendo millonario al dueño de la discoteca. No somos superiores, sé que actuamos diferente. Silencio en la sala, ando con el omnipotente. En el mundo espiritual estamos calientes porque andamos arrasando con todo lo que se ponga enfrente. Una cosa es decir que Dios existe y otra cosa es cuando su presencia te reviste. Peter Metivieri, Ariel Ramirez, tú nos viste. Tú coges la calle en serio y para nosotros es un chiste.
No pensamos como la gente, una cultura muy diferente. No somos común y corriente, una raza más inteligente.
That was smart. They used her in the background voice of the chorus and the hook there, right there. I like that. That was good. That was smart.
Ramírez, práctico en la casa.
Who is that girl? She,
En el científico.
no offense to the dudes on this one. All the dudes, you know, they did a great job, great delivery, especially the first cat after Ariel really killed it. But she made the song. I'll say that. She's like the glue that, you know, held everything together. It was like, all right, this is a memorable song that I want to listen to again now. Mostly because of her. Hey, not hating on any one of y'all. Y'all did great. Let's get that straight. Y'all did great. But my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely like listen to the song again, mostly because of her. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to say any of y'all did like less than her. I'm just saying like she made it pop a little bit more. So I'll be definitely looking into her work as well afterwards. But yeah, great collab as always. This gave me that No Te Oigo Manito like remix type vibe. That's the vibe that I got from it. So let's see this. Okay.
Voy a cuidarme de decir te amo, porque no sé si lo entiendas bien. Voy a tomar precaución para no confundirte con lo que digo. Voy a cuidarme de decir te amo, no sé si es lo mismo que sientes. Cuando digo te amo en verdad lo que el corazón dice. Que tu amor le quita el sueño, que tu voz lo lleva lejos, que tus besos le hacen suspirar. Ni me falta mucho más, que le quitas la concentración, hasta sonríes sin razón, yeah. Lo que mi corazón va a decir con un te amo no es suficiente. Voy a cuidarme de decir te amo, no prefieres que te lo demuestre. ¿Cómo abreviar este universo en 2 palabras? Voy a cuidarme de decir te amo, ya suena común y corriente. Cuando digo te amo en verdad lo que el corazón dice es que tu amor le quita el sueño, que tu voz lo lleva lejos, que tus besos le hacen suspirar. Ni me falta mucho más, que le quitas la concentración, hasta sonríes sin razón, yeah. Lo que mi corazón va a decir con un te amo no es suficiente. Debe haber algo más real, otra frase para decir Cuando llegaste yo estaba en el piso, amor, y me hiciste revivir. ¿Será que tú sientes lo mismo? ¿Será que me amas? Ven y dime cuándo. ¿Será que estoy equivocado? ¿O será que estoy loco y que no es para tanto? Si digo te amo es muy poco, se pierde el mensaje en la traducción. Habrá un intérprete que hable el idioma de mi corazón. Él dice que tu voz se hace volar, dice que tu amor me hace soñar. Y yo creo que tú eres quien habla el idioma de mi corazón. Tu amor le quita el sueño, lo lleva lejos, lejos, me hacen suspirar. Y me falta mucho más, que me quitas la concentración, hasta sonríes sin razón, yeah. Lo que mi corazón va a decir con un te amo no es suficiente. Con un te amo no es suficiente.
Very, very surprising and different.
Me suena común y corriente. Amor, un te amo no puede explicármelo.
I like the arrangements on this one.
Alguien habla el idioma de mi corazón.
I really like the rustic, you know, like small, minimal, like background sounds. Just like they're there, but it's like, you know, Dolby Surround, where it's like it's minimal. Like you can hear it, you know, but it's like subtle, right? This whole song is beautiful. The topic at hand, you know, the love language topic, very important, and is rarely discussed or talked about in songs. So I'm glad he touched on it. The beat is beautiful. I mean, like I said, it's like I'm in a movie almost, you know. It paints a picture for me. Like I feel like I'm in paradise with this track, if that makes sense. It feels like I'm in the Garden of Eden with this beat. Very beautiful. And the delivery he had on it matched the energy of the beat. So yeah, that awesome. Beautiful, beautiful work. Love the arrangement on this one.
El del antídoto.
I'm gonna have to look into Diamond. Oh.
Voy a cantar lo que vine a cantar sin parar y no importa que vayan a hablar. La calle no puede esperar y yo no tengo tiempo para malgastar. Vamos hacia la disco y llenar la iglesia. Vamos hacia la disco y llenar la iglesia. Vamos hacia la disco, pasear el punto, pasear la esquina y llenar la iglesia. A cambiar el sistema fue que yo vine. No le cae bien mi cuenta, elimine. Si es religioso, rueda en patines. Si usted no hace nada, no opine. Dios nos hizo cantantes para sacarte de esa vida en que estábamos antes. Este es el evangelio según Arielito, abierto para los maleantes. Voy a cantar lo que vine a cantar sin parar y no importa que vayan a hablar. La calle no puede esperar y yo no tengo tiempo para malgastar. Vamos hacia la disco y llenar la iglesia. Vamos hacia la disco y llenar la iglesia. Vamos hacia la disco, hacia el punto, hacia la esquina y llenar la iglesia. Oye Mariel, ya se lo dije que yo soy el mismo. Caminando por el barrio pero no de turismo. Si uno cree que yo no sé cómo se siente ese abismo. Visto el coliseo pero nací para el evangelizo. Mucho cogiendo la lucha por lo que disparo. Tranquilo que Cristo pago por si me sale caro. Ando con el flow de Brian Caro. Una iglesia con paredes no significa que tiene un faro. Esto es música, música para pecadores. Para pecadores. Para pecadores. Música para pecadores. Abrimos la puerta y venga como venga. Piense lo que piense y tenga lo que tenga. Abrimos la puerta, venga como venga. Piense lo que piense y tenga lo que tenga. Abrimos la puerta y venga como venga. Piense lo que piense y tenga lo que tenga. Abrimos la puerta, venga como venga. Piense lo que piense y tenga lo que tenga. Venga que aquí no hay rabacuco. Voy a cantar lo que vine a cantar sin parar y no importa que vayan a hablar. La calle no puede esperar y yo no tengo tiempo para malgastar. Vamos hacia la la disco, llenar la iglesia. Vamos hacia la disco y llenar la iglesia. Vamos hacia la disco, pasear el punto. Hacia la esquina y llenar la iglesia. Arielito. Dímelo.
Love it.
Dime Diamond, el científico, vámonos.
Always, and Leo Pi is always a good collab choice.
Porque los ganos no necesitan doctores. Este es el Leo Pi, el poeta de la música urbana. Oye Ariel, junto a Ariel Ramirez, ¿sabes? Para mí esta música es para todo el mundo, ¿hola?
So, essentially, the whole point of that song was like let's empty out these clubs, let's empty out, you know what I'm saying, these drug points or whatever, and let's fill like the churches, let's fill up the houses of God, right? And of course, along with that, they're saying like their music is for everyone. So meaning like there's no excuse for you to be like, oh, I'm not going over there because no. Their music is meant for everyone. It's meant to reach and to satisfy everyone that it reaches. Beautiful beat. It reminds me of, oh man, I forget the name of the track, but it's on a different album that he came out with not too long ago. And it's, it has like some elements of like tropical, like very subtle tropical, like, hints here and there. But overall, it's a good like dance type of like track. I like it. It's a good way. I wouldn't have closed out the album like that, but it's still a good way of closing out the album. It like on a high note, like on a party note, like a festive note. So that was good. Like I said earlier, Leo Pi is always a good collab choice. Very distinct voice. Very unique voice, and yeah, that's a good like party-ish type of track. I don't know if I would say. I mean, maybe it might make top 5 on this album. I'd have to sit down and like really like go through them again and be like, all right, yeah, this one for sure, top 5, this one for sure. But definitely a really good song to end out the album on. That is it for now. I do have to run some errands, but I will be back later tonight. And for those of you who aren't following me on IG, or us actually, the group, on VISIONEYEVIEW TV on Instagram, go ahead and do so immediately. All right, share that profile with your peoples, your family, your friends, whoever you think it might benefit. And I am gonna do a live on Instagram through the VISIONEYEVIEW TV account, expressing my reaction to this album. And I kind of did that earlier on like track number 4 or 5, but I'm gonna do it out in the open on Instagram. So stay tuned for that, guys. As always, there's different ways you could help and bless the team. All right. JDQJustDon'tQuit.com for your future winter wear, jackets, hoodies, all that good stuff. And or there's different QR codes. I can't bring them up right now, but in past streams, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's like the PayPal QR code, the Cash App QR code. It would help us out. I'm trying to get new equipment that I can actually trust. This is a miracle that my laptop didn't give me any issues today, but I'm not gonna, jinx it. But I am working on that. I am working on getting new equipment that is stable and that I can trust, and you know what I'm saying, like I'm not worried about. Other than that, you guys have an amazing, beautiful, blessed day today. May the Lord's face shine upon every single one of you guys. And please, aside from liking this video, please share with everyone in your circles. All right. That'll help us actually expand our reach with as far as like views and all that goes. And I said earlier, I don't really care about views, and I don't. But what I do care is that the people who need to see this content actually get to see this content. So that's why I'm asking for like mostly sharing our content forward instead of just liking it. So I appreciate it. Anyways, that being said, love every single one of you guys. God bless. And until later tonight, Vision Eye View TV out.